Super fun if you're watching on Instagram. Good morning on Facebook. Okay, we are doing 5 days of Christmas baking, and I've already started my boiling of my Christmas cracker candy. So we're doing Christmas crack from the celebration menu box, and I'm going to show y'all how to make my favorite tortellini soup. I'm so excited because I'm ready for some tortellini soup. It feels like that kind of weather out to me. So as you're hopping on, tell me good morning. Tell me what is your favorite Christmas treat to make. This is Christmas crack. This is my first batch to make in this oven. So y'all say a prayer, because if y'all know, I feel like Christmas crack can be a little bit temperamental. So sometimes it's awesome and sometimes it's a pain. So y'all let me know if you've made it, if it's been easy or not. All you're gonna do, it's super frugal, which is one of my favorite reasons I love this recipe. All you're gonna do is go ahead and melt. You need a cup of butter and a cup of brown sugar. So this is easy. Then you wanna also, we're gonna go ahead and get these guys mixing up. Then we're gonna also add, as we go, we're gonna let this cook. The only other things you're gonna need are some crackers and some chocolate chips. You need 1.5 cups of chocolate chips, which is almost a full bag, but not exactly. So we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and let this simmer. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. I cook mine on high, and I'm gonna go through the directions with you guys on the recipe cards. Does anybody have these recipe cards? Let me know if you have them. This is, y'all, I love the celebration box. It's all of your holidays in a happy box. So we're actually gonna make every single one of these this Christmas. I'm super excited. So this week we are doing the little ones from this guy. So we'll be doing the Christmas cracker candy, peanut butter fudge. The peanut butter fudge is tomorrow. It's fantastic. You will love it. White chocolate Chex Mix, Oreo truffles, homemade peanut brittle, and chocolate crinkle cookies. Then we're also gonna actually be doing the Christmas Day menu, which is fantastic. Okay. So you've got your oven cooking to 400 degrees. So oven's at 400 degrees. Then we are gonna take, in a saucepan, we're gonna heat butter and brown sugar until gently boiling. So we want this to gently boil, stirring constantly. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all come in and see this. You love the celebration box too? Y'all tell me what else you're making. I'm gonna try to get y'all so you can see a little closer up how everything's working over here. Okay, so while you're doing that, while that is going, you're gonna start your crackers. We got our crackers going. And all this is just saltines. I'm kind of silly. If I'm making it, I like to put my salt on the bottom side so it hits your tongue when you eat it. I know that's silly, but to me then it tastes just a little bit better. I'm supposed to be stirring this constantly. So y'all just say that I am. And we're gonna boil this for 3 to 5 minutes. So let me watch my timer. It is 8:02. Okay. We're gonna turn this really fast and get that going. I'm hoping y'all can see that pretty well. It is hot, hot. I'm actually gonna turn it down just a little bit because I need to finish melting. Okay, we're gonna let this go till about 8:06. While that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and do my crackers. This is just one of our favorite all-time recipes. It's great to take to people. It packs really, really well. You can deliver it. It packs in cute boxes. I'll talk through some of the boxes that I use for taking stuff. What I love to do is for the kids, bus drivers, teachers, I'll give them a small gift card, but I love to send treats too. My kids will actually take their treats to lunches. So Caroline used to always take a batch to lunch with her. And what I'm a little worried about is this pan may be bigger than the pan I typically use. So we're gonna just pretend this is gonna work great. It is gonna work great. I got new pans this year, and you know when you do that, you never know how things are gonna match up. We're gonna go ahead and scoot these guys. These are slightly bigger. You want a 12 by 17 pan, and I have a feeling this is a tiny bit bigger. So we'll see how it does. I'll let y'all know. Typically, a regular cookie sheet, a normal size cookie sheet should work great. Let me see your questions. One of your favorites, Ardella, I'm so glad you have that box. I'm so glad. I love hearing that. Bill Jeevens has the celebration box as well. I love that. Y'all, what is your favorite Christmas recipe to make? The peanut butter fudge. Oops. Y'all. Okay, hang on. I want you guys to see this. You want to get it to where it's thickening just a little bit, and you really should stir it so that it doesn't get all crazy. So y'all remind me every once in a while to hop in that and stir it. Oh my gosh, it smells so stinking yummy. It's fantastic. I love it. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and use some more crackers. This is gonna probably be a little bit over crackered, so I'm probably gonna go ahead, because this is a tiny bit bigger than my normal pan. I will use all of my chocolate chips. The butter should be fine mixture. Okay, it's bubbling up. Hang on. The biggest thing is to get to the right consistency. Wait, did I say 8:06? We're at 8:04. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit because it is cooking hot, hot. I'm cooking on a different stove, and I'm telling you what, have you found that when you cook on different stoves or ovens, it makes all the difference? I kind of know one. The gas is great. I love having gas to cook with, but my baking is way different than my old oven. It was an electric oven, and this one is just super different. You just have moved as your incent. Yes, Lindy. Okay, we're gonna get these guys right here. Okay, here we go, guys. I don't want this to boil over. Okay, come look at the consistency. Do you see how this is? I want y'all to see that. Do you see how it's cooking? So this is the consistency you want. I'm gonna let it go just a little bit thicker. The trick is you do not want this guy to burn, because if it burns, you will ruin it. You can see this poor pan has had things burned. I think I'm gonna give it 1 more minute, and then we'll pour it over. And then let me read the directions real fast. Okay, here's our directions. Pour butter and mixture, bake 5 to 6 minutes. So while that's baking, we're gonna make the tortellini. I'm gonna need to turn a thing on. I think we're almost there. I'm gonna go just a little bit heavier on this for the last few seconds. This is your consistency you want. You want a nice, almost syrupy, not burnt. Do you see that? Oh, it's hot on my hands because I'm trying to keep it going fast. I think I'm waiting for the clock to turn to 8:06. It's a learning curve. You've not purchased the recipe boxes yet, but hope to purchase. You know what? If we have a deal on the 3-box bundle for anyone who's considering the boxes. Here we go. There we go. It is. I would get the Celebration, the Low-Cal, and the Slow Cooker Volume 2. I'm going to show y'all a recipe from the Slow Cooker Volume 2. I'm sorry, Slow Cooker Volume 1. Actually, I'm going to turn this heat down. Those are like just the easiest, easy recipes. And that's the one. Ooh, that is hot. I think I turned it up and turned the wrong one off. Hang on, you guys. Let me not burn myself as I'm sitting here. Get this guy going. Okay, sorry. Doing this on video, if I light my shirt on fire, it's not going to be pretty. So I can tell this is just a tiny bit bigger than my old pan was. So I am going to scrape out every last bit of goo because I don't want to have any spots not have the goop on them. And then it will melt out, so it's not going to matter too much, but I just want to make sure all of my crackers have a little bit of the good butterscotchy stuff. So like I said, this is a slightly bigger pan than I typically use. And what I might do is just heavy hit the center, and then if the middle isn't quite as done, I could save those for just me to eat as happy little crackers. Okay, let me get the rest. Y'all, I'm not going to waste anything in here. Now we're going to pop this in a 400-degree oven for 5 to 6 minutes. Alexa, turn on 5-minute timer. Okay, so y'all want to come over here and make some soup with me? Come on over, and we're gonna do some soup in the crock pot while we're waiting for this really fast. Uh-oh, I just lost my, hang on y'all, I just lost my selfie stick over here on one end. This business of trying to do 2 places live at one time is kind of crazy. But hopefully it'll work for you guys. Do y'all want, hang on. Okay, there we go. Can you see? On Instagram, can y'all see? And on Facebook, you cannot see. Here we go. Can everybody see? I think everybody sees. Okay, this is the slow cooker tortellini soup. It is so good, and it's a dump recipe. So I figured really fast while we were waiting for this, because I really wanted to make it, that we could go ahead and get it done. So it is from Slow Cooker Volume 1. Which is probably, it's our first recipe box. They're such good recipes. Y'all have to make this. It is 2 large onions chopped, 4 stalks of celery chopped, 4 chopped, a little bit of garlic squeezed in, 15-ounce jar of roasted red peppers. Just get those guys in there. 32-ounce carton of chicken broth. This is 48, so I'm not going to use the whole thing, but I'm going to just kind of guesstimate. Just made a big mess. A jar, this is the, y'all see this? This is 14-ounce jar of artichoke hearts rinsed and drained. So I rinsed and drained those before the video. This recipe is so good, and today feels like such a soup day. Then you're gonna do Italian style diced tomatoes, 28 counts. I just realized this is 14. So you know what I'm gonna do? I think I have another one in the pantry. I'm gonna go find those, hopefully. And then 2 cans of 15-ounce cannellini beans. And I've washed and drained those as well. Y'all, I'm gonna go look and see if I've got one more thing of diced tomatoes. I'm pretty sure I do. You know what? My sweet friend Lily got me the awesome ingredients for this recipe. She did amazing, and I pulled out the wrong jar. So I'm gonna use half of this today, and then I'll use the other half. She got the right size, and then I messed up and picked the wrong one. So thank you, Lily. I should have followed the directions better. There we go. I'm gonna add about half of those in, and then I'll save the rest for probably another recipe this week. Okay, that's that. What else goes in here? That's all that goes in here for now. You let this cook on low all day long, and then at the end of the day, this is what you add to it. This is the best soup. It's called tortellini soup. At the end of the day, you add either fresh spinach, you add tortellini, and either fresh spinach or Swiss chard. So I'm gonna do that. Y'all, this recipe is so good. Do not sleep on this one. It's fantastic. So I'll add that in at the end of the day, and then put my lid on, cook it on low. Yummy, 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 yummy meal. Okay, we're gonna go back over. I'm actually gonna, how much time do we have left on that timer? Let's see what we got here. Oh, we've got a minute. Okay, what I'm gonna do, y'all, is I'm gonna move our crock pot. I wish y'all could see the craziness that's here. Hang on, I'll scooch y'all around a little bit. Okay, here we go, guys. This video is gonna be kind of crazy looking, but I want you to be able to see everything. This is a mess. What are y'all making? I know this is impatiently waiting. Is it worth waiting to see? But I feel like y'all want to see the Christmas crack, right? Y'all want to see the Christmas crack come out of the oven? Okay, here we go. I got everybody. Okay, the Christmas crack's gonna come out over there. While we're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and just tidy up. Oh, I know what I have to show you guys. I knew I had something I wanted to show y'all. Let me clean this up. Let me clean up my space. And I'll show you one more thing. Y'all, these are my Christmas baking goodies. How many of y'all use these kinds of things? Let me scooch y'all down so you can see these again. These are things that I use to pack boxes with. So these are from the Dollar Tree. I've had those for a few years now. These are from Hobby Lobby. I'm actually gonna unpack these. These are so fun. And I'll use this actually tomorrow for Reagan. These are such a great way to pack little treats. So when this Christmas crack is ready, what I'll do is I'll just make this cute little box, and I'll use a little bit of parchment, and we will, y'all look how cute this is. This is so good for anybody that just make it for a neighbor. You can send it to a Sunday school teacher. Reagan's got a really sweet lady at church. In fact, you know what? We need to give a gift to a lady from church today for Reagan. So we're gonna do this with a gift card for her piano teacher, who's been the sweetest person ever to her. So we will get that done today. Okay, Alexa, turn off. Now we are ready for the Christmas crack. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put this down. Can y'all see this? Oh, you wanna do it really flat, which is gonna be hard because I don't like even though I think I can put hot stuff on here, I'm always worried about putting hot stuff on there. All we're gonna do now, because this was a little bit bigger, I have 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh y'all, it's gonna be so yummy. I'm gonna use some extra chocolate chips because I have this calls for 1.5 cups, and the bag comes with 2 cups, so I put those away. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab those out. And put the rest of them on there. I'm sad because I was all excited. I was like, ooh, I'll have some chocolate chips today. I guess I'm not eating the chocolate chips for a snack. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna now, let me just double check this. I'm almost sure. We're gonna pop it back in the oven for, okay, here's a trick. So it is done, and what you can do is let it sit for a minute, but this is what I do. So you could let it sit and these chocolate chips will melt. I'm gonna pop it back in the oven for 1 more minute. Alexa, set 1 minute timer. You have to set the timer because you cannot cook it too long. You don't want to cook it too long. Here's another great tin that I got. This is my husband's Chex Mix, y'all. He hides it. It's like his favorite thing ever. Anyways, there's the Chex Mix. We also have a couple more baking things I'll show y'all. So I'm gonna pack this one for Miss Patsy today. And I may actually do it for her choir teacher as well. Then there are these cute bags. Y'all, look at those cute bags. These are from Hobby Lobby. These are perfect. Tomorrow when we do the peanut butter fudge, I'll send these with James's to his office. Even though he has a really small office here, it's he and one other guy. So Zach will enjoy having some candy, hopefully. These are perfect because they just make a tiny bit. So if you make something, especially like an Oreo truffles take a lot of time, or a Buckeye. I feel like anything that takes a lot of time you could put in a box like this. They're not so big that you have to make tons and tons, but they make people feel extra special. Then we've got these little bags. You could use these for Chex Mix. Got tags. What else do we have in here? Okay, there we go, guys. Let's get our flat place ready. Here comes our Alexa turn off timer. Now, you guys, this is the best stuff ever. Best stuff. Okay, watch this. You're just gonna, do you guys see this loveliness right here? This is the best stuff. I'm telling you, it's just so yummy. I'm gonna push these guys down just a little bit because they kind of got crazy. It's really nice if you have the size pan that fits the crackers exactly, because then they don't get quite so, they don't wiggle so much. Okay, y'all, this is, I promise if you make this, it's so frugal. So it costs like, you can make a batch of this for $2 for the chocolate chips, 50 cents for the crackers, a little bit of butter. So probably under $4 you can make a batch of this. So I always look for recipes that I can make a bunch without spending a ton of money. And this was one when, and especially in our early days when we really didn't have the room in our budget to spend tons, this was a really great frugal way to kind of treat somebody, but not spend a whole lot of money. Y'all, I need to get this flattened out. Now you can pop it in the fridge and it will solidify faster. So that's typically what I do once it settles down. But there you go. Y'all know I'm totally gonna like that. So yummy. Oh my gosh, but it's gonna be hot. It's not that hot. It's perfect. Okay. I think I just finished up everything. So we will be making more recipes all this week. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Make something yummy for your family. I'm super thankful for you. The video is weird to do in 2 places, but I'm still trying it. Y'all have an amazing day and we will talk. Ooh, Jolene over on Instagram just said you could add pecans too. So good. Someone else said crushed nuts. Okay, so both Facebook and Instagram agrees. Add some nuts to this. So yummy. Fantastic. Y'all have an amazing day and we'll be here hopefully tomorrow on doing the peanut butter fudge.